Hey, family. Peace and love to my kings and my queens, my brothers and my sisters. I greet you all with love and light of the Most High God, the infinite creator, source of all things, source within. Um, hello, hello, hello. As you see, I'm back again. Your sister's all bundled up. You hear me? It's just one of those rainy, dreary days. Look at that. Rainy and dreary. You're ready to step out real quick. I just want to share something with many of you. As you see, I was showing, I happened to look at the camera and it was like, I mean, at the time, and it said 11:11. I'm like, wow, you know. Usually, I love to meditate exactly at around this time. But anyway, I meditated earlier and I listened to that 432 hertz video that I had shared with many of you on my previous video before this one. I hope many of you take the time to really just meditate on that frequency tone. All right, it's very healing and soothing to our inner being, to our spirit, and I love it. I love it, especially when I'm listening to it. I don't play it, loud, 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 but I play it loud enough. And if you start listening to it at least halfway in, take the earplugs off. I suggest you use your earplugs while you're listening to it, while you're meditating, and take them off. It's like you're going to hear what sound like streams of water, like living water inside of you, because we all are pretty much made of 75% of water, they say. But the miracle inner working that the tones do within us, it's amazing when you hear, the living waters inside of us, just making this gushing, peaceful sound when we take these earplugs off. Try it, try it. Like I said, listen halfway in, take the earplugs off, or just listen to the whole, video while you're in meditation, then take the earplugs off. Listen to the sound that you're hearing within yourself. It is so soothing. But anyway, so I had meditated on the tones today, which I do quite often anyway. And I tell you, it's like I had a mind trip this time. I mean, the experience was just awesome. I just want to share with you real quick. I had experienced that my third eye had all of a sudden I was seeing within myself, okay, but it wasn't as bright as normal. Okay, it wasn't as bright as normal, and I wasn't really too alarmed by it. A lot of times I'm just observing when I am looking within myself, and I saw a figure. I saw a figure in the distance, and it got a little close to me, not too close, but a little close to me. And I was trying to, but it was kind of shaded looking, and I was trying to I wanted to see with more clarity because my environment within myself was kind of dark, like, and I know that I consider myself as a light, so I was trying to expand the light that is within me, but for some reason I couldn't really see that figure that good. So what I did was I was trying to move up closer to it because I wanted to see it, with clarity. And cause all I saw was like a tall shaded figure, right? And it was just looking at me, but it was at a distance. But like I said, I wanted to move up closer. So what had happened was I started to move up. Well, my intention was to move up close to it, right? But as I noticed, I set my intentions to move up closer to it. All of a sudden, immediately, light shot around me. It's like I saw it. It was bright like the sun. A light shot around me from below. I didn't see my legs or anything, but I'm just saying from below me all the way up like a spiral. It's like light shot up from the bottom all up to the top around me, and I saw it. And all of a sudden, the light shielded me to where I could not see that which I was looking at anymore. It's like I was engulfed by this light, this blanket of light, and it was bright too. And I started smiling, right? 'Cause I'm like, wow, I am loved and protected. Here I am being ignorant, wanting to move closer to something that I was very naive because I really didn't know what it was. But the fact that it was dark, so what if I wanted to sit up closely? The fact that it was dark, it wasn't for my highest good for me to move up closer to it. You know what I'm saying? Because once I set my attention, I want to move up closer to it. It's like within yourself, everything's a thought, family. One minute you could be at a distance looking at something, and the next you're all up in its face. But I did notice once I set my attention to move up closer to it because I wanted to see with clarity. All of a sudden, I noticed it was like trying to rush itself towards me, and that light shot up from my bottom all up to the top. It like a funnel all the way around me. This light, and I was engulfed by this light, and it was beautiful. I can't explain to you. The light had like designs inside of it. I can't explain to you what I was seeing, family, but I was just overjoyed with love. I felt so much love, and I felt protected, and once I was engulfed in this light, all of a sudden, my body started vibrating. But this vibrating feeling felt so relaxing, rejuvenating. Anytime my body gets to vibrating, I look at that as upgrades, to tell the truth, or receiving downloads. And just like I'm moving like this. This is what my body was doing. I was doing this right here. Not only was my body vibrating, I was hearing sounds like I could swear I was hearing voices, and it sounded like a male voice, and it seemed like it was a male voice talking to another, talking to somebody else. It's like they were having conversations. But when that light was around me, it seemed like the light was engulfed around me, but it's like I was inside of something. I can't explain it. You would think I had like some kind of alien abduction or something, because I was hearing like click sounds, all around me, and hearing movement, like stuff being moved. I mean, I was hearing all kind of stuff, family, like all around me, and hearing voices. And I can't really tell you what the voice was saying, cause I don't remember, but it don't seem like they was talking to me, like they were having a conversation about me, something like that, But I'm just saying this, the experience was just awesome, and that's why I say, when you knows who you are, when you know that you are a child of the Most High God, you are a child of the light, and you going back to the light. What is there to fear out here? Okay, what is there really to fear? Even though we make mistakes out here, sometimes you go through yourself and make mistakes due to ignorance, thinking that certain things it's okay. Like I had a temporal insanity moment where I was trying to move closer to something and get better clarity of seeing it, but it wasn't for my highest good to be up closer to it. Okay, obviously it was a dark entity or something that I shouldn't have been close to, but it had noticed me, and basically it was at a distance anyway, because basically what it was, it couldn't get that close to me. But the fact that I was moving towards it, in a way I was getting permission to come close to me. Had I not set my intentions to, I want to get closer to you, or I wish you move closer to me, it would have to stay at bay. But the fact that I set my intentions, well, like how people are, we get nosy. I set my intentions, well, I want to see something close. What is this? I'm giving it permission to move up closer to me, and I noticed soon I set my attention, it's like it's trying to bum rush me or something. It started moving up real fast, up close to me, and by the time I did like this, the light shot all around my body. It just shot all around my body like an instant protective shield all around my body, and I felt, I did like this. I just started smiling, cause I felt so protected and so loved. Glory be to the Most High God. So family, like I said, when you go through yourself, have no fear. Always still, I have to say this, when you meditate, because you never know. You might think, oh, I'm just gonna meditate, and it ain't not gonna happen, but I'm gonna try in a way, because you've been trying so long and you have not broken through. But you never know when you're gonna break through. When I was meditating, I wasn't expecting to have that kind of experience. I've had many experiences, but I wasn't expecting that experience. But I'm just saying, before many of you meditate, always surround yourself with light, visualize light around you, okay? And call upon your angels to protect you before you even meditate, okay? Just do that as always a precaution, because you never know when you're going to find yourself going kind of under, to where you immediately, it's like you're in a deep trance and you can't come out. For some reason you just can't come out, and you are like really deep into that realm that you're in. You just always want to be guarded. That's all I'm saying. But your angels are with you, okay? But still, always, think smart. Just think smart. But I just want to share it with many of you. Just know that you are loved, family. A lot of you, you like me, you're walking in love. Your intentions every day is power, love, and sound mind. And you let love be your guide. Long as you walking as a child of the Most High God, child of the light, fear no evil. Fear no evil, family. Fear no evil. You are loved and divinely protected. And that's pretty much my message for many of you. I'm going to, in this video, I'm going to add a video that I did 2 days ago. I was out I think about 3 days ago. I was out in the parking lot at my daughter's school, and cause I decided to say that video. I wasn't really going to share it, and the only reason I wasn't going to share it was I started seeing a dragonfly. It kept flying all around my vehicle, and I was seeing it, and it's like out of all the vehicles, this dragonfly, it was huge. It kept flying around my vehicle, and I was like, why this thing keep flying around my vehicle for? It's like it wanted to get my attention. First it's in the front of me, and I was doing like this, and y'all gonna notice I'm doing like this, and then it flew to the side on my driver's side, and I was doing like this. So y'all gonna notice I was very distracted, on that particular day. And then I was trying to take 2 pictures of it after I did the video, and I actually did and when it flew in front of me, I videoed it real quick. And I noticed that once I played the video back, I didn't see anything. And then I looked at my picture, the 2 pictures that I taken, I didn't see anything. Family, this obviously what I was seeing was in a whole nother realm, and my higher self let me know because I had to meditate on it. That dragonfly was in like in a 5th dimension. Like I said, these dimensions are merging. They are merging. But I saw it with my bare eyes. That's the thing about it. I saw it with my bare eyes, but my camera didn't pick up on it. And y'all going to see me in real time seeing I'm seeing something. So this ain't crazy, okay? I am power, love, and sound mind. But you're going to see I'm looking at something, but the camera does not pick it up. And actually I'm trying to show y'all what it is, but the camera does not pick it up. It's crazy. But not only that, I was seeing beautiful artwork in the sky. It looked like white dragons. I don't know if many of you are noticing the sky lately, especially when it's a beautiful, cloudy day, and it's not like how it is today, all rainy outside. But I was noticing also beautiful artwork in the clouds, and you can see the hands of source, it's just beautiful. And I was seeing what looked like white dragons in the sky, and there's something to that as well. But anyway, that's all I want to say, family. I love you in Christ. The next video you're going to see is a video I did 3 days back prior to today. Okay. So, and now also speaking about some other topics. So, check them out as well. Hey to my kings and my queens, my brothers and my sisters. I greet you all with love and light of the Most High God, the infinite creator, source of all things, source within, in Christ. Excuse me. Sorry, something got my attention. It's one of those, I think dragonflies, I believe. I have my window like slightly cracked because I don't want that bad boy getting in here. But it keeps, for some reason, flying around my vehicle. Out of all vehicles, it's flying closely around mine for some reason. But my window's slightly cracked because I don't want it to come in here. It's a big joker too. I don't see it now. Check out the clouds, family. I invite many of you to start looking up at the sky. Just start looking up at the sky. The clouds are looking more as though, you can just see the artwork of source. And you can also see the artwork of man, shall I say. It's all in the mix, with all of this. Let's just say it's all in the mix. Check this out. Isn't it beautiful? It's like it's sculptured, sort of, the way the sky looks. Some of the clouds look like dragons, sort of. Call it harp, call it what you want to. It's very interesting, the times we're living in, But anyway, when it comes to those who want to put the truth out, okay? They'll always do it. I mean, if you know this already, my kings and my queens, they will always do it as far as through science fiction movies. That's why I love science fiction. I love science fiction movies because there's a lot of truth in science fiction movies. I didn't once believe that, but now knowing what I know, it's a lot of hidden truth. If you ever want to know how far advanced we are now in the present, watch a science fiction movie. It will let you know exactly, okay? It will let you know exactly how far advanced our military is, all right? As far as the inner knowing what's going on with our government, it will let you know. It will let you know what's going on in this present time, yeah. Watch the one to really blow your mind with all this high tech, special effects, okay? Watch them, all right? You have to realize, a lot of these ETs has been, doing a lot of trading, with our government, okay? But I mean, if you know this already, as far as trading with technology, as far as them letting, well, I don't get into all that, but like I said, it was a lot of trade going on, I do this for you, you do this for me, type thing, But anyway, y'all know, you already know all about this family. I'm not telling you anything new, but this so-called technology that they've been using, we're more way advanced than family than we can ever imagine, they're just all of a sudden start talking about, something that they've been working on and they were willing to share with all of us, but they've been working on this years, going back. They've been working on this stuff, they're just deciding on what they want to put out at a certain time that they feel is right, that they feel like we can handle it, or they just want to put certain information out, just when they want to, all right, due to their agenda, when they want to, But we know what time it is, family. We know what time it is. But yeah, definitely watch horror movies. I was, when it comes to our children, even women that are abducted, around the world, family. And this one I'm going to talk about. Many of you know this already, but I just want to put this out here. It's a movie I saw called Spit on My Grave 2. I seen Spit on My Grave 1 some years ago, but I saw Spit on My Grave 2 this week, and the movie is very graphic. I hope that my audience is mature, and grown. But I would say definitely somebody who's more mature minded and grown to watch it, and you get an idea what I'm talking about. But that which is going on with our children, I hate to say, with our children that are being adopted, as well as our women, okay? Even little boys now. And I say children, I'm talking about girls and boys, But when it comes to adults, our women as well, this so-called sex trade thing that's going on, that movie really speaks volume about it. It's one thing to be adopted and you're somewhere here in the United States, but they're doing a whole lot of shipping people in other countries, all right? And that's another reason why a lot of people are not found also, because a lot of people are in other countries, So I would invite many of you who can stomach it, because this woman, I don't know her name, I don't know this actress' name, but she did an awesome job portraying the character that she portrayed. She did an awesome job portraying this character. I had to give her a A+. I don't even know if I could, would have could acted that out as far as her portraying that character. But I had to give her an A+. She did her thing. But it's a good movie, and it really let you know. Here we go again. It really let you know what's really going on, behind the scenes. Okay, with this unthinkable, act of people being taken, all right, against their will and used as sex slaves, all right, and people are paying them big money. People who have money, people who are married, like family men, that they are married, and they paying all this top-notch money to have sex with children, to have sex with, whomever. I'm just saying, it's definitely a must-see. It's definitely a must-see. But yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I don't know if y'all can see this bad boy. Where is it? It's flying back and forth. But anyway, it must have a net somewhere around. I don't know if y'all can see it, but I see it. That's all that matters. All right, I know y'all don't care about that. I apologize. I'm over here getting distracted. I apologize. All right. So anyway, yeah, family. I was listening to some tones. Well, I started off listening to it yesterday, and I've been listening to it today while I was outside in nature walking. That 432 hertz tone. I would invite many of you to start listening to this tone. It's very healing. What it do for you is only you would know what it would do for you. But what it do for me, it makes me feel so good. I feel focused. I feel it's like I don't have a care in the world. I'm not whatever I was thinking about before. When I'm listening to these tones, I'm not thinking about it. I'm not thinking about anything else. We are definitely good 75% of water, okay, as humans. And when I'm listening to these tones, it's definitely a love healing tone. And for my body, within it just, what's the word I want to use? It's refreshing. It's very refreshing. It feels like it's taking me back to that zero state. Where I just feel so refreshed when I'm hearing this tone. And I would say the best time to listen to this tone is when you're in meditation. Also, when you're out in nature, family. When you're out in nature, get out and walk. If you don't want to walk, listen to this tone while you're out in nature. At least get out in nature, get some fresh air. Go outside your backyard, the front yard, the balcony, whatever you call it. And just listen to these tones, I mean, you would feel so re-energized. You would feel so refreshed, so balanced. I mean, you would feel so good listening to these tones because they're whatever's going on with you eternally, all right, that you need some healing, all right, that you need a healing touch, these tones will do it for you, okay? If you have a headache, these tones will remove it. If you're worrying, these tones will alleviate the worrying. I mean, headaches, you name it. I mean, these tones are so healing, family. And I know for me, by my third eye being awakened, when I'm listening to these tones, whatever it's doing to my third eye, all I can say is I'm seeing with more clarity. Let me just say that. Last night I was listening to these tones and I had the TV off and everything. I was just lying down, just looking up at the ceiling. And I do have a night light in my room. I was just lying down, looking at the ceiling. And all of a sudden, I would listen to these tones, and all of a sudden I saw like an apparition in my room of a being, and it wasn't a dark, it was light, if you know what I mean by apparition, it's very light looking, and it looked like something that was angelic looking. I didn't see no wings or anything, but it's like whatever this being was, it was starting to light up real bright in my room, and then it kind of faded out. But these tones were doing something to my pineal gland. That it's something that I needed it. You know what I'm saying? This is something that needs to be ongoing. This is the good frequency that we need to be listening to. It definitely raises your vibration. Like I said, when you're out in nature, you're gonna feel like 100 just listening to it. It's just something I would advise for many of you do, family. There are a lot of videos on YouTube that plays these tones, but a lot of time it's overlapped with music. It has its place, but it's nothing like hearing that solid tone. Okay, to hear that solid tone, it's nothing like it. So I'm going to put it in the comment section. No, in the description section. The description section, I'm going to put that link in for many of you who are interested. Okay, not the comment, but the description section. So look out for that if you're interested. All right, I think it's about an hour long, but it's so worth it. It is so worth it. And I'm gonna give you a forewarning. Now, if you listen to it all the way through, I say at least halfway through. All right, cause I kind of play mine loud. I don't care. That's just me. But if you listen to it at least halfway through and take your earplugs out, and I suggest you also use earplugs. Okay, when you do take the earplugs out, to me it sounds like streams of water. You know. Sorry, family. My phone cut off. Whoop whoop. But getting back to the frequency tone of 432, it is so healing. Like I said, you know, our bodies are pretty much made of what, like 75% of water. And when you're listening to it at least halfway in, or when you just happen to listen to the whole video, I think it's about an hour long, you take your earplugs off, family, you're going to hear like this whooshing sound in your ear. You know, it sounds like streams of water. It's amazing how just the effects of it, period, lets you know it's doing its job. That it's doing its job. It's reconstructing something within us that we need, okay? That we need done, okay? To get us back in that state of well-being. That's all I want to say. So, for whomever's, you know, interested, please check that out, okay? And get back with your sister and let me know how you're feeling, all right? Let me know how you're feeling. But anyway, family, but getting back to science fiction movies real quick, family. You know how you watch those science fiction movies and it shows like people, there are in these like, it would show like a future event of people actually in spaceships. I'm going to call them light ships, you know, out there in space. And they are touching these so-called graphic looking holographic looking computer systems. It's like it just pops up in thin air, and they doing this stuff like this, and they moving this to the side, touching this symbol, moving it to the side. You know what I'm talking about? Or they zooming in, doing like this. It's the same thing you do with your own camera phone or your own touchscreen laptop. You know, they're doing this on TV, messing with some kind of holographic image. All right, family, stuff like that. They got stuff like that now, which I'm sure you know now because we have phones that can do this. But also, what I'm saying is like images, holographic images that you just see pop up, but you can touch them and do all this right here, slide this over, make this big, and you know, you get what I'm going with this. They doing this stuff now with our advanced military. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. I'm not gonna say too much, but with our advanced military, they doing this now, and they got all of this so-called witty, I call it witty invention. They get a lot of this witty invention from ETs. All right, it's been like years ago, maybe with these not reptilians, but with the Greys. Okay, cause the Greys, they definitely doing a whole lot of abduction people. All right. They're doing a whole lot of that, especially low vibrational people. If you're low vibrational, oh yeah, they definitely gonna target you. You know what I mean? Until you get your power back and know whose you are, you know, that will put an end to that. But like I said, you definitely have the power to do that. And then, like I said,